Hey everybody, it's Glidercat and it is time to play. We're back in Voxel Tycoon. I'm going to unpause the game. We're making some cash. We looked at the income statement last episode. It looks like it has improved even since our last little glance at it. So let's see. We don't have any optional expenses here, so this will give us a good idea. We're at 1.57 million in monthly trade income. We've got a little bit from passenger transportation. Haven't been spending a lot of time on that. And research, that's, I guess you could consider that variable. But anyway, we're at 700 grand. That's much improved. I think we were right around 400 or a little over 400 grand a month when we started converting from using purely trucks to ship product and moving towards the trains. So hopefully that move's paying off. And then last episode, we just completed the whole setup for getting the steel bars delivered to this business here. We're supplying at a good level. I think we took one truck off the route towards the end of the last episode because we were at risk of kind of oversupplying. In fact, it looks like we did. We're already at a penalty here for minus 50. I'm guessing that's from the oversupply. But not too bad. Look at all that money earned, 141,000 and change. This episode, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? There's so many options. We looked at our towns at the end of last episode. We saw that there's a bunch of products that are being insufficiently supplied. So we could tune that up. I'm inclined not to do that. I think what I want to go for is starting to harvest some of this stone deposit. I'm giggling because like a dozen or more episodes ago, probably even more than that, probably like 20 episodes ago, I was very anxious to unlock this territory here with the stone and with Orem. And what have we done in those 20 episodes since I unlocked it? I placed this one I placed this one passenger station that's not connected to anything, and that's all that I've done. And we've seen several businesses pop up, like this iron ore one, and others pop up and just go bankrupt because we're not supplying anything. Oddly enough, the town still grows without us doing anything. But anyway, so now may be the time that we at least tap into this new region. It's pretty cool looking, right? If we zoom in, you can kind of see the trees with the snow. It's like a snowy biome. Looks pretty cool. Ooh, we can kind of see far away too when we're down here. Groton. We can't even really see that from this. Oh, I guess we can. Nice. Oh yeah, there's some new things we can see because we unlocked this territory. That makes sense. Belleville. What do these guys have? Just out of curiosity. Sand. And they need iron. Anyway, let's get going on it. Let's not do the standard Glidercat 20-minute babble at the top of each episode. Let's jump in and get started on this. We've got decent cash. I'm going to leave it at single speed. Let's start exploiting this. I'm going to start with actually a mine just so I can get the placement down. All right, stone quarry. Let's see, how far back can we get? Something. Okay, that looks like the corner, right? If I go down one, it's not suitable. And if I go to the left one, it's not suitable. So that's probably the bottom left corner. I'm going to go ahead and plop that down. Boom. And let's see, how does that look? Oh, look at it slicing the stone. Very cool. Look at that. Oh, it's actually harvesting right away. Okay. It's going to be a while before we use that. Business went bankrupt. Doesn't require stone anymore. Sorry. Oops. And I didn't mean to actually click on that. I should have right-clicked it. Sorry for that. Let's get back over here. And let's just think about how we're going to route trains over to this region. I don't think I want to carve through our sister cities. Like, we could carve a path through here theoretically somewhere. It's pretty already loaded with track. But in theory, we could cut through and come up this way. But I think what I'm going to do... Ooh, this is a little snug over here. This little section is a little snug. How much to buy this region? Oh, 4 million, not quite. We're not there yet. That gets us some more iron ore. What I'm thinking is we come up this way from this little branch here. Oh, wait a second. Let me just think for a minute. Yeah, maybe here. Maybe here. Because I don't think we need another freight station. We could use this little branch of this roundabout, kind of the topmost branch of this roundabout. Run some track over this way. Through, you know, through here. And maybe on top, the north of Orem, maybe drop another roundabout here. And then put a freight station here to supply Orem with resources, all the resources. Coal, furniture, all that kind of stuff. A huge freight station here, or at least leave space for one. Of course, we need to terraform the heck out of this, which is going to cost a fortune. So yeah, maybe another roundabout over here somewhere. And then the branch, wow, we got two options. We could come, if we had a roundabout right here where my mouse is, we could come out the bottom of that roundabout and shoot out this way and then back up to a big freight station. Or come across and do another roundabout here and then have an option to shoot up, hit a big freight station here to grab stone. And then have a few other options to go down or further to the right. It's a bummer we don't have this region because we could do something clever here, like have a roundabout right up there. Let's think about it. How about could still put a roundabout right here. Oh man, look at, yeah, we're definitely getting a little traffic jams over here with the trains. Hopefully faster trains and, ooh, look at this backup too. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. We need more iron bars. Look at this. We need more iron bars. We need another iron bar train. The problem is the slowdown. These trains are not moving as fast as they could because, potentially because of my inefficient signaling. That could be part of it. The other part could be just once we get upgraded trains, this kind of solves itself. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Yeah, let's see. I think no matter what we do, there's going to be some rework of the train tracks once we unlock Charlestown here. But I don't want to wait for that. I want to get this track routed over to our stone deposit. Now, the other option we have is to kind of do something from this side of the world. We could run these tracks into another roundabout here. We've got a bunch of space. Got a bunch of room here. I don't know if this is going to turn into like an expanded iron products processing plant. I mean, this is actually a really good place for a big factory, especially once the iron deposit dries up here. We've got 116K left. Got a nice big chunk of land here and a nice big freight station, fairly big, where we could do more iron processing or steel processing over here. So let's see. Yeah, the other option is to come over this way and come up and hook up here. And we could actually do both. The benefit of kind of branching out from here would be that there might be less rework. If we come up this way, I think we're going to want to rework the train tracks to kind of optimize for Charlestown. If we come at it from this direction, this is already all unlocked. So there's not much to worry about. In fact, we could even plan our freight station for Alma. Even though we haven't bought this territory, we could drop a big freight station here if we wanted to. So maybe we do that. It seems like we would want another roundabout somewhere. Maybe up here? Although we don't need to go that direction. Yeah, I'm trying to think of where it makes sense to have the next roundabout. Because I'm you know, for this, my novice level skill set on laying down train tracks, the first thing I'm thinking about is roundabouts, because that allows for us for expansion, allows us for us to have more twists and turns available for the trains as they navigate all of our towns. So I want a roundabout around here somewhere. We could wiggle it in and pop it right here. That would give us a way up. Then the kind of the branch that would come off to the left, we could use to come up this way, even just for passenger trains or something. It's not going to be perfect because I can't predict the future too much about what we're going to do, where we're going to expand. We have a flat little piece of land-ish, not real flat. But I could level some of this off and maybe get a roundabout right in this area. And then start heading north-ish. How can we do it? How can we do it? I apologize for the brainstorming time here. Not sure if I should get the freight station down here first and work my way down and then things will make sense. Or if I should start from down here and work my way up. This track, I think, is going to be wasted. I don't think we're going to use this section of track. I mean, it could be. I was thinking that we would take our passenger train line and do a horseshoe here. But it seems like the town doesn't want to expand too much where this water is, which makes sense. It is expanding here. Maybe it'll fill in. We'll see. We're going to have to just act here. I got analysis paralysis going on. I know there's going to be rework though. Bummer. All right, let's jam. Let's get on it. I'm going to pause and we're going to put a roundabout right here. Looks like a fair, or here. Maybe here. Again, it's not going to be perfect. We'll make it work. All right, I'm going to level some of this land just because we got to get moving here and less jabbing, more constructing. And I think I can fit a roundabout right here. Let's go with our old technique. We'll get the grid pop up once I pick the track. And then, yeah, let's do it. Should I go up one more? Or just these two? Let's go up one more. I'm going to do a little more terraforming. And then let's go do our little trick. We'll get our money back on this, right? We're paused. Yep, everything looks good. I'm just going to go for where this little cross section is, or where the, you know, these squares kind of meet up. And all the way down. Boom. Right? We're saving. Sorry for that. That's why we just got this weird behavior. Right click. Sorry about that. While it was saving, I was scrolling and putting down that track. So then it didn't get applied until the saving got finished. So let's bulldoze that. Doesn't cost us anything. Luckily, we're paused. Let's get back to it. Okay, here to here. Boom. Right click. Here to here. I think, whoops, one more. I think that's right. And then we do our little here to here's. Right click to get off of that. This looks like it's bigger than it needs to be, right? But it does work. I suppose we could try. Well, I've already babbled so much this episode. I don't want to do too much rework here. So we'll go with a slightly bigger one than we probably need. So that's that. Then we join these together. And I think we counted back 4 or something, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's too narrow. We got to go back one more. I'm going to right click. So right at the tip of this little diagonal track. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's better, right? Boom. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bring that over. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully that's not too annoying. Hearing me count out to 4. I won't do it this time. Perfection, as you've come to expect on the Glidercat channel. Nothing but perfect track everywhere on the map. You cannot find track on this map that looks bad. Like especially this little situation over here is just next level. All right. There is a roundabout. Let's get the little stems coming down. So how do we do that? Here. Here. Boom. Boom. Nope, too far. There's probably a shortcut key for this to make this a heck of a lot easier, but I haven't learned it yet. The switching over to deleting track is what I'm talking about. Okay, there's that one. Let's do the rest of these while we're at it. Trying to come down from where I think the turn is. Boom, boom, boom. It's not too bad. Those look closer together, right? They're actually the same. All right. Here, I'm going to do a little terraforming. I know it's unnecessary. I know it's a waste of cash. But it makes my life a little easier when I'm doing what I'm doing right now. All right, beautiful. Let's do the signals because they're easy to forget. We do pre-signals pretty much everywhere except the exits. So everywhere means on these inside circles. And then the entrances. Whoops. Yeah, that looks right. Then the exits, we use the regular signal. So that's an exit. That's an exit. All right. I think that is the signaling. It seems to have been working. All right. Now let me get our orientation straightened out. I'm going to run these track over here, these two tracks. There may be rework down the road for this. These tracks in particular, the ones I'm about to lay down, I just don't know down the road. I'm not, haven't fully thought this all out, how we're going to want to do this later. So I'm not going to spend a ton of time doing it. Doing a lot of upfront planning. I just, I don't like doing that. Let's see. Should I level this? Is it worth it over time? Will we save money if I level this train? Sorry for the scrolling. I think we probably should. So there's some kind of goofy way where if I make a little bit of track in sections like this, it automatically terraforms. It's a little goofy. I'm just going to do it because it is on the diagonal. If you build a little section at a time, it's convenience. I shouldn't say it's a goofy. It's nice to have that option. All right, boom. So we did a little bit of terraforming there. We still are going uphill here, but it's not bad. And let's bring this guy over. This one, we don't have to worry about that. Boom. Okay, we're spending cash. We've got 837 about. Okay, that gets us part of the way. Now what's next? Well, probably another roundabout because that is how I design my tracks. I may fill in this little area of water. Where does it make sense to do the next one? Ooh, sorry for that scrolling. I just got a little dizzy there. Excuse me. Let's see. Meanwhile, we're making cash, so... Oh, no, we're paused. We're paused. We've got this all kind of set up so we can refund and get our full value back. See, our stone quarry is fully stocked here with 58 stone, waiting for us to finish. Maybe... There looks to be a flat... Oh, not super flat. Going to say kind of in this area we've got a little bit. We're going to have to terraform, but it's not bad. What about over here? This little section looks okay. There's a little plateau there. How is that for placement of another one? Or we could go up higher. This isn't a bad spot, right here. Seems like a decent spot to me. Excuse me. Let's do it right here. Again, I don't know what's perfect, but it seems like this isn't a bad spot for another roundabout. So let's get on it. Let's see if I can be a little more clever. I'm going to try to go a little bit smaller on this one, and we'll see if I can pull it off. That's like 2 segments smaller, I believe, than what we did the first time. And this one's going to be a little bit harder to gauge. Something like that. Let's see. We shall see. That's a little bigger than I want. Let's right click onto that. See if I can get this a little better. Like I said, I think this one's going to come out to be a little more, tiny bit smaller than the first one. It's probably not going to be symmetrical. Trying, but. All right, let's do our little turns here. 1, 2, 3. That looks fine to me. That one is too short. I didn't go quite far enough back. Not too shabby. I think that one is a tiny bit smaller than the last one, which is good. A little more compact. Not super concerned about that, but I would, I don't mind improving my skills at these things while I'm doing them. I think that's a little smaller. I could be wrong. Let's get the little stems here coming into the track. Or into the roundabout, I should say. And I know we don't need all this track yet. I'm doing it just so, I don't know, just the way I play, I guess. I like having a little bit of preemptive track laid so I can picture how we're going to expand. But you definitely don't have to do this. It's probably smarter to put this track down once you need it. But again, I just do it for the visual value of it and helps me kind of plan. Boom. All right, let's do our signals just so we don't forget them later. 3 signals. You. And regular signal on the way out. Not too bad. Getting a little better at that, a little faster. Still slow, but a little better. I'm trying. I think what I'm going to do here, we want to connect up to this roundabout. Obviously, we have two options. We can take this top path, these two guys, or we can take these two guys. I think I'm going to leave these two guys for coming out to the right. And I'm going to use these guys for this. And if we still want to go north, these guys could curve up and head north. Because I don't think we're going to do anything over this way in terms of freight stations or anything. We'll see. Ooh, I'm just noticing a backup here. What is this all about? What is this all about? Oh, we're paused. That's sorry. False alarm. Keep forgetting the game's paused. All right, we may need to do a little bit of terraforming. We're going to go ahead and just do it. We need to run this track. I'm not going to terraform all that or worry about having the tracks flat. Some people do that. I've seen them burrow all the way through. And it's not a bad idea. Just I'm not super concerned with that. So I'm just going to come over this way. And then like that. How are we doing on cash? 441. And these are a little close together. Maybe that'll pose a problem for us later. Let's go up a tiny bit. I don't know if it will or not. Maybe that's a better way to do it. Don't know. Okay, I'm happy with that. Now, I know we need signals in between. I'm going to do that later. Okay, now let's think about, we probably don't have money for our big freight station, but let's just take a look and see what it's going to cost. We want the mega. So let's see, X. Okay, I'm hitting the X key. That's going to expand the length. Why not go big? At this resource mine, do we really need... How many platforms do we need? I'm probably going to rotate it and have it this way. And it'll be one of those terminus stations. You kind of go in and come out from the same side rather than going through. No real reason other than that's just what I'm most familiar with. That's what we've got going on with all our other freight stations. I kind of like that. Let's see. We're going to have a stone factory nearby, but I suppose, like, I don't know what all the different stone products are, things we can make from stone. We will probably have that factory over here somewhere, but we can always use belts and things to route to warehouses that are within range of this. I guess, man, I don't know. Okay, I'm hitting V, the V key, to increase my number of platforms. We need 871 if we want to go big. Let's plan for going big. I'm going to unpause. The only downside of unpausing is we won't get our money back if we want to delete anything, but all we did is lay down some track, and I'm pretty happy with this, actually. It gives us some options to expand. And there may not be that much rework. I think if we did it the other way, you know, if we started from over here and kind of went up and tried to squish through here, because we don't own this territory yet, this Charlestown region, I think that would have maybe been less optimal or less permanent. We might have had some rework. But I'm happy with this. So I'm going to go ahead and unpause, and we'll go double speed. And we'll save up some cash for that huge freight station. And then, yeah, so let's see. That's probably it for the track laying in this episode. Let's just spend a little time thinking about what's going to happen. Once this is set up, we're probably going to want to truck that stone down here to get to our research lab. The other option, and maybe you guys are screaming, well, why only one research lab? You can build 20 of these things if you want and put them all over the map. We could, and that might make more sense, actually. We've got a lot of warehouses here. This one is, I don't know what the definition of centrally located is. In terms of this map, I guess it's not centrally located. It's right near iron, and that's pretty much it. But it's been a little convenient to have only one, just because we just route all of our products over here. We've got, you know, planks and wood beams and iron bars and steel bars. We got all kinds of stuff over here if we need it as we move down the research tree. So it's kind of nice having that all convenient to one. It doesn't mean we have to do it. But if we did, if we chose to do it, excuse me, we could just drop some stone off here at this freight station and truck it over to the research lab. Be like maybe a temporary route. Or we could put down a freight station. We haven't done it yet for Newport Beach and drop it off here. Drop off the stone here and then route it to the research laboratory. The benefit of doing it over here by Newport Beach is we need to set up a freight station anyway. And more than likely, there's going to be some businesses that sprout up that need stone or stone products. Let's see, what is this? Gravel. Yeah, maybe that's a product that we make from stone. Does it tell us? Yeah, oh, cool. I don't even know if I've done that before. So yeah, we've got... Oh, do we have the ability to do this? No, we obviously need stone to research this. But here's an example. There's a product we'll probably be able to make from stone and ship down here, possibly on the same train even. This business most likely will go out of business before we get to it or go bankrupt. But anyway, so that's something for us to consider too. But we'll worry about that next episode. Next episode, we will finish the track. Hopefully get the freight station placed if we can raise enough funds. We're almost there, if not there already. But we also need to buy the train. And what else? Set up the warehouse so that this guy feeds into a warehouse. So all of that's coming next episode. Our research is going slow. I think we're not supplying enough steel bars. How's our warehouse? Our warehouse has 5. Excuse me. Yeah, our warehouse has some steel bars. We don't have a lot of trucks. I don't think we have a lot of trucks delivering to the research lab. The lab is not spinning. It's waiting. And this warehouse is empty. So that's not a great sign. So we may look into tuning that up by throwing a few more trucks to deliver steel bars, I should say. And we might even have to scale up our steel bar production. We don't have an oversupply, that's for sure. We could go one more. We could scale this whole thing up one more level if we want. More iron bars, more steel. I think we got plenty. Oh my gosh, look at the coal. Our coal warehouse is empty. Now we've got enough on the belts, but I'm a little surprised to see that that one's empty. Coal, don't we get a lot of coal per train too? Just kind of dawdling here at the end of the episode. Let's see, where is our coal train? No, the wood one has 8. Does the coal only have 5 per car? Probably. I don't see it. You guys probably see it. I'm scrolling right past it most likely. Coal is here. We can just do this routine and find out where it is. There it is. Yeah, it's only 5 per car. It is on its way. Oh, we could, we never actually do this. Ooh, it's a little dizzy, huh? Here we go. Roller coaster. Up and put your arms up. Whee! All right. All right. Wow. Yeah, these tracks are a little these tracks are a little bumpy. That's hard to watch. All right, I'm going to get off of that. But here comes the coal. Yeah, so that's another thing we got to keep an eye on. Look at that. Now this steel smelter here is pretty much out of coal. Or it's got a nugget. It's got one little nugget. There it goes. We may actually need to ramp up the coal. Boy, I'm hoping that when we can upgrade the trains and hopefully we get new cars, new cargo cars, whatever we call these things, that'll take care of some of our problems and we won't need to keep throwing down more trains. Because we're already getting some congestion. We saw it mainly over on this side, right? We've seen some congestion over here. I think it's this roundabout and this roundabout get backed up a little bit from time to time. All right, well, let's call it an episode. So much to do, so much to look at. I'm going to check this real quick too. Good. We're good on the steel bars. All right. Yeah, let's wrap it here. We're up to 1.5 million just for me dawdling and yapping. But yeah, so we'll be in a good place to hopefully finish the stone routing next episode, or at least make a whole lot of progress. Anyway, that's it. Enough of my babbling. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate having you here. Voxel Tycoon, it's an awesome game. For now, this is Glidercat signing off, saying I'll see you in the next episode.